Hey, Bill DeWeese here, pro voiceover talent and voiceover career coach, and welcome to this video, which is brought to you by VOWebsites.com. Why VOWebsites.com? They're the only ones I trust with my website, BillDeWeese.com. As a matter of fact, my daughter, who's a very successful voiceover talent, Mallory Hanford, uses them as well, MalloryHanford.com, where you can get a website. You can start out for just $99 one-time fee and as low as $18 per month, which includes your free domain. It includes website hosting, it includes design and support and everything you need to get up and running. So check them out today, VOWebsites.com. In the introduction to this video, I introduced myself as a career coach. Why do I call myself a career coach? Because oftentimes, I think usually most people, the voiceover coaching, come at it from a performance-only standpoint. And you certainly need performance coaching, and I do that. But I also as well, and perhaps more importantly, do the business and the marketing end as well. So I take a very holistic view of voiceover, coming from a background, and I have a multifaceted background, broadcast and teaching, but also working for a business consulting firm as a marketing consultant. So I understand the importance of not just creating a product, but knowing how to market it and how to sell it. And so today, I wanted to really kind of spin off from the video that I shared earlier this week, and I hope you'll check it out because I talked about being a voiceover poser or player and the importance, based on some feedback, to put it very nicely, that I received through Facebook, to make sure that the coach you're working with is a player. In other words, that they can help you do what they do. And whenever you get into a marketplace like voiceover, which is maturing, and the number of people who coach has just grown exponentially over the past few years. There are good coaches, there are bad coaches, there are players, there are posers. So how do you navigate that jungle? Well, let me share a few ideas with you that I think that you will find helpful in making sure that you find the right coach or coaches, because I think it's good, it's healthy to get have a multi-pronged approach where you get feedback from a number of different individuals. So first of all, one of the first things I think is so important, but that so many people miss, is this, and that is ask for verification of the income of the person that you're about to work with in terms of their voiceover work, not voiceover training, but voiceover work. If you're going to pay good money and trust your career to somebody who is going to help you, or at least supposedly help you with that, you want to make sure they know what the heck they're doing and that they can do it themselves. So it's certainly appropriate to ask for proof of that. And by the way, I'll refer you back to my last video where I posted proof of mine as well. It's just because I practice what I preach. So I think you have to be, if you're going to coach and say, I can help you do this, you better be prepared to be transparent and let other people know what you can do. So ask them. I think it's one of the first things you should ask, and that's verification of voiceover, not voiceover training income. Number two, does their coaching allow you to get a firsthand look at what they do? Does that expert offer a virtual window for you to peek in and watch them work? Now, granted, some of the work that we do in voiceover is under non-disclosure. There are things that we cannot disclose for very obvious reasons. So we can't always offer carte blanche for everybody to watch everything that we do. But there are things that we can do where we can allow students to watch in real time as we audition, as we record projects, or whether we're maybe editing or doing our marketing. Does your coach not only tell you what to do, but does your coach allow you to watch how they do it? Because it is much more effective from a student standpoint to be able to actually watch something being done by the pro as opposed to just being told how to do it. And then if you can get feedback after that, then that's even better yet. So if you can be told and then you can watch and then you can do and get feedback, that would be the ideal. But if they don't allow you an opportunity to watch them work, that would be another red flag for me. Number three, ask if the program gives multiple opportunities per month, per week, and even per day to learn. Is it multifaceted? So in other words, when I was putting together my voiceover blueprint program, one of the things that I wanted to do was make it a true voiceover university experience. So when you think about it, when you go to college, or when you go to school of any sort, people just don't, you're not throwing a pile of books and say, hey, read this. You're given the opportunity to experience learning in different contexts and from different teachers, and sometimes in the classroom, sometimes in the lab, sometimes in study groups. So it's not even just the instructor, or in this case, the coach, but it's other students that you have a chance to learn from. And in my VoiceOver Blueprint program, I provide between 15 to 18 coaching sessions per month. And it's not limited, as I mentioned earlier, to just performance coaching, but you've got marketing coaching, you've got performance coaching, and you have a chance to learn about the business. And all of the facets of voiceover, you want to have the opportunity to be able to learn. So make sure that you have multiple opportunities frequently to learn different aspects of the voiceover business. Number 4, is there a way that you can access answers quickly and easily, whether it be from the coach or from the community that coach has created? Because when you're sitting in the studio and you need answers fast, make sure that you have resources that will allow you to access those answers. And I think having a strong community and being a part of that, that's something I believe very strongly within my coaching, to have a community of people who are learning alongside you, some who are more experienced, some who are less experienced, but a chance to get feedback and help along the way. Also, does that program have a track record of success? And this should go without saying. Is the person that you're wanting to work with, have they produced results in other people, verifiable results? You want to make sure that they're a good coach, that they're a good teacher, and that the things they teach actually work. So again, this is just in an effort to give you a checklist. Again, and yes, would love to work with you in my coaching program, but I also believe it's important that you have a multifaceted experience, that you learn not only new things, but even some of the same things from a different perspective. And I think having that input from different people can be very helpful. But I think these are extremely important questions to ask to make sure that your experience is as deep and as wide and as powerful as it can possibly be, because ultimately, the goal of any coaching is to help you be successful at what you are learning. And you need to determine what those metrics are. What does success mean to you? And in my experience and with talking with students, by a large margin, success means, can I make money doing it? Can I generate an income doing it? Yeah, you may love it for the art, for the creativity, for the expression of, doing your craft. But if you're not making money doing it, it's kind of hard to pay the bills. And most people who get into voiceover would love to leave their, the current profession to transition into voiceover as a full-time gig. And maybe that's not your case, but I'm just saying the vast majority of people that I work with and talk with, that's what they're looking for. So again, I hope this gives you a roadmap to follow, a way to help to verify and make sure, or at least help to better increase your chances of success with whoever you choose to work with. Thanks again for checking out the video. If you want to learn more about my VoiceOver Blueprint program, below in the description will be a link that you can go to schedule a phone call. Thanks for checking out the video. I wish you great success, and we'll talk soon.